Ready?
There you are. We can
One,
talk. We can talk.
one,
Just
two,
about the
three.
game.
Huh? Oh, it's sweet.
Double.
Really
Maybe
sweet, huh?
triple. Maybe she went.
She went a little bit
Hit
more
the
than
button.
double. So now, welcome to the
Sip and chill.
You start with the welcome. Your welcome is better than mine.
Welcome everybody to Sip and Chill broadcast.
Broadcast podcast. It's the same or it's
Your
different?
host, the same. Your host, Norm Skalski. A good friend, Emmanuel Peaky Clone, co-host, producer, technician, all above. Wouldn't be possible without him.
Good.
So we'll talk a little bit about, again, playoffs. Here they are. The weekend is starting. The wild card round. And we'll go into a few other things we got time for. Maybe we'll talk about life and a few politics thing. We'll see how we're enjoying it. Beautiful Saturday afternoon. How do you feeling, Piggy? How you feeling? The city's happy?
Yeah, I'm good. I see they look happy. Look, but I don't know how they feel, but look like they happy, but I don't know, man.
I see a lot of blue and white and red out there.
Oh yeah? You see it?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna be a better day, I think. I think they're excited, about it, and
the grocery
maybe they worry.
stores.
Maybe they worry too. They worry about.
I'm telling everybody, don't worry. This is an easy game, people.
Norm, careful what you're saying.
I'm just telling you. I told a couple of people yesterday, I feel like just betting $1,000. And I got the money, and I just want to bet 1,000 on them, just because that's how sure I am.
Oh, say no, don't do that if you're gonna.
I won't start. Yeah, see, I don't bet. I'll bet horses. I'm not going to bet. But that's what I would tell people. Forget about the point spread. Straight up, they can't handle with us. They can't hang with us. We got too much experience. We got too many weapons, and they've been through it. Jacksonville, only a couple players have been through the playoffs with that team. Rookie coach. What more can I say? Yeah. I really, truly believe, and we're only missing 3 guys. Bernard, who I think we could miss for 1 game or 2 games. Ty Johnson, questionable. Poyer's playing. Hamlin's. They got Hamlin on the list. They took him off IR for a 21-day period to get him on the roster, and they put him back on it. So
no, just stop right there. Stop.
Okay,
right
hold
there.
on. I want
you really mentioned something there
Go
that
ahead.
I'm pretty interested about that name.
Go ahead.
What's going on? Do they are just trying to? It's no point that he's in the list. I don't know if he's. Maybe you gotta check. It's gotta be something with a bonuses or with stats or something. But that guy should be there.
Listen,
by no means.
By no means, right? If we're hurting big on special teams, which without Bernard now, so Andreessen, the kid from Lancaster, might have to play with Bernard out, with Dorian and Milano, especially when he been hurt. So that takes Andreessen off the special teams. Now they're going to sign Spector. They didn't do it yet, but all word is Spector is coming back again for about the 8th time for a backup for linebacker plus special teams. He's not bad on there. Hamlin played special teams a lot for us, not counting a fake punt. Don't get me involved with that, please. But he will be a fill-in for a special team if he's healthy. But they put him back on the IR. So let's not discuss his name maybe for another week or 2.
No, but I don't want to be that hard with him, because I know what he passed through, and he's a player. Other than that, it's a game and it's a sport, and we gotta respect that.
Right.
But other than that, we're thinking in the team more than right now. We play off. We're not thinking nobody else. I'm not even. It's about the team, the best for Josh, the best for Cook, the best for the Bills Mafia, and the Bills. Well, we can say Bills Mafia because that's who support, the city. But it's about the team too, and don't make it hard for Josh or anybody else thinking that we don't have the right players right there.
Very true.
Who knows if they look the list? I don't know how that works. If they look the list or the names, Josh Dozo. Who else? I don't know. You have to know your line. I think So I don't have nothing beside him. Just that if we need him, we gotta be in a situation
He
that
can play. He's healthy enough to play too.
exactly. Then so
And don't take a spot from another player. Also,
exactly.
if you
That's
put
what
him
I'm
on a
saying.
roster just for a name, and he
But we
can't.
we had so many names that got no sense.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's everything.
You know what I mean? So many names that got no sense. Like Bass. I know it's a lot between it's but we need somebody there, and then you take a spot there. Do they trust they got a chance next season? But this season,
He's out. Yeah, he's out with the hip surgery. But this is odd now. So McDermott, today's what, Saturdays? Thursday. Might have been yesterday morning. They're thinking about carrying 2 kickers in this game. Steve Tasker, who does morning sports news, ex-player, maybe Hall of Fame one day, he brought that up. He goes, is he really thinking about putting 2 kickers on the roster for tomorrow's game? In case Prater, after the first half, like last game, couldn't kick in the second half. They said maybe because it was so cold, it tightened up his groin or his quad, I think is bothering him. So they're thinking, okay, let's see what the weather is down there. It's going to be 65 in Jacksonville. I'm the weatherman. Remember?
yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely. That's the first thing you got to look.
I'm the weatherman. Maybe it won't affect. So he might carry the new guy we signed and put him on the roster. Hopefully it don't happen because, again, what did you just talk about? You're taking away a spot.
Yeah.
Where you could need him on a backup cornerback or a backup lineman. Let's hope they come to their senses. Because another thing that happened, I was telling Rusty the other night, we signed a kicker Monday. He's on a list. He's on the practice squad with future considerations. So maybe they like him and are just keeping him in case. So we got 4 kickers on the roster.
For sure.
Not on the roster, but in our system.
And then and you can make one with one player. Maybe I'm sorry, no, I don't want to say that, but
no, right.
But
right.
we need it. We need somebody that can kick maybe 3 points. Maybe not that bad and not be so much force. Oh, we between the 30. Oh, we gotta go for the touchdown.
Exactly right. 4th and 4, 4th and 7. Because our kicker's a little
we don't have to be in that situation. We are in that situation. They're gonna be situation many times that he gonna take the coach gonna take the decision to go in 4th down because we have no kicker.
So that's his reason plus excuse.
For the excuse. You know what I mean?
So he's got everything covered. He's got everything.
Things. He got the excuse.
He can't win. He can't lose.
He got the excuse. The reason and the excuse. He need excuse in case they miss the kick,
Ah.
And he need the excuse to do it. Yes, he's gonna do it no matter what. So I think it's good for him that he had no kicker. Because then no matter what, if you got a good kicker, you're gonna do something stupid.
He's covering his ass.
Come on, no, you gotta play all the games with us. He can play games with us.
I know he's a game. We're too smart. I mean, some of you people I know, you just have fun watching the game. You root for the Bills. God bless you, because we all love football.
Yeah, but
you gotta think you gotta be sensible sometimes, and say read between the lines. Like there's a kicker out there, Justin Tuck, one of the best kickers ever. He got suspended. He's a Baltimore kicker for the Ravens. Something to do with acting up in massage parlors, and we won't go into that. But the NFL suspended him till November. He came out. He suspended 10 games. Hell of a kicker. Got a leg. He kicked in Baltimore, so he can kick in Buffalo. He can kick anywhere. We thought maybe the Bills would give him a tryout. Steve, our good friend that's always, commenting, get Tucker right away. But maybe the Bills have this character stuff. Because what they did 2 years ago, we drafted a punter. They call him the god of punting or something. The guy, I forgot what college he came out of. Before he even made it to our team, he was accused of some kind of, not rape or I forgot what it was. And the Bills drafted him in the 5th or 6th round. Best kicker in college. We cut him. They knew about it. The Bills claim they knew about the report and trusted it. Well, the girl dropped the charge. They all dropped the charges. Nothing ever happened to him. He went to Kansas City. I think he's got a Super Bowl ring. So our punter that we drafted 3 years ago went to Kansas City. They grabbed him right away. So get it. It's a characteristic. If he really did what he did, he didn't rape or molest anybody in a massage parlor. The same thing that Watson did for the Texans. Remember 3 years ago when they suspended him for a year? Cleveland picked him up and gave him $300 million for 6 years. He got hurt, but Cleveland grabbed the quarter. They grabbed him. They said, okay, he served his punishment. He was stupid in the massage parlor. He's never going to make it to the NFL anymore because whatever injuries, he's been injured for 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go off that. We're stuck in a sticker spot.
Yeah, no, but
go ahead.
This situation, with this position of the kicker, whatever.
Yeah.
Why? I know it's important.
Sure.
But it's not the most important position.
No.
Why is making this so big?
True.
Why they making this so huge?
Right.
Why they making this so important?
Right.
It's important, Nobody think it's important. They're not thinking that many people. They thinking Josh. Oh, Josh. We got the best. Oh, Josh is one of the best. Yeah, it's what we need. It's the best, one of the most important position.
Mm-hmm.
You have somebody like Josh, you got a big opportunity to do good stuff.
Sure.
But why they making this kicker position so important? Now this is important. Okay, who you got there?
All season.
They is more important,
We don't.
Why? Now we depend on Josh in Cook, but now we're depending on the kicker. They want us to kick. We kick. They want to force us to kick the ball.
Yeah.
To have and then our coach gonna go in 4th down every single time, or you're gonna go for 2, or gonna do. I go for 2. I got no kicker. I know I'm gonna play in 4th down. It's gonna. No, that's what I'm saying. This is what I worry about. I don't worry about Josh.
What happened the first kick last week? They referred to us.
Yeah,
we kicked off. Penalty.
Listen,
he didn't kick it in the zone.
Man, that's it. No. So you got my point. You know what I mean.
Let's hope it don't come down to a field goal, at least this week. Prater's not going to kick a 50-some yarder to win the game. So Pinky's absolutely right. We're going to have to go for it on times or punt. So let's see how they play it. I still think, well, Josh, found this today just in our paper. Let's get Cook rolling. We got Josh, Dawkins, Cook. Have a good day. They can't hang with us.
Yeah, they can't with the coach, definitely. That's what I'm worried about.
That's what we're worried about.
I see so many groups and so many pages they talk about is in the hot seat. What they mean with that, Now I don't know if it's you that talk about him like that. I don't know. We don't have nothing personal with nobody.
No.
This is about sport,
No.
And that's what they need to understand. They coaches, and we're not gonna have the same ideas. But I think, Norm, that this guy is the kind of person, or the kind of coach. This coach that if not my way, it's gonna affect you. And
we say my way or the highway.
It showed with Stephon Diggs.
Sure.
It showed with the other guy, with the kicker too. Like we sent over there.
Poyer.
So many players that right now I see they got potentially problems with the straightforward with the coach, and he and then now talking about problems, maybe he had problem with the organization or with the
GM.
If it's not my way, fuck everybody. I don't want to talk bad.
No, right. No.
If it's not my way, then so thinking in the Bills or the Bills Mafia, like I said, on the team, you just doing whatever you think is good. If it's not your way, it's my way, and
Listen,
find somebody else to blame. That's what I think. And that's what I'm worried about because all the situation with the kicker is not good for us. It's not good. We can't ignore that, you know. And I don't know if he's part of his stuff too, because like you say about the Tucker,
yeah,
the guy Tucker, why they not pick him?
because we're desperate too in a playoff team.
But pick that's a he say that's the point. So he
Right.
say no, if it's no come here because everything is in my way. You know, you got somebody that maybe
See?
gonna give you issues that you know you're not gonna control him. And you know, I mean, we don't need nobody now right now. They're gonna put you in bad situation in the team. But if we have already somebody that is giving problems.
Well,
all the
other
time.
teams that are in a playoff run had kickers already. So they weren't looking for a kicker.
Mhm.
Like Cleveland or the Saints or the Giants, we're going to go get Tucker. A team that was desperate for a kicker to make a playoff run was us, no other teams. It didn't happen.
But
'Cause-
that's why. So why it's so hard now find a kicker? They can kick a 3-point.
There's still practice. All kickers that ain't in the league right now that maybe got cut by somebody, they're still kicking at home. They're still practicing.
Yeah,
He said
gotta
phone
be
rings.
somebody that kick up from, you know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, and then the punt receiver.
We can get into that too.
Yeah, because that's the point. You know that a punt receiver, yeah. Then you have a checker in the back. I know it's a wide receiver. He can catch the ball. He can do whatever he can do.
Right.
But it's not only about that. You got to
Right.
run the ball. You got to take smart decisions.
Fair catch.
They have a
maybe.
checker.
Yeah.
They have a checker in the back, receiving a punt. He do have the ball in the back in the sun, and he start running with the ball.
No, right.
No,
Uh,
it's true.
They might bring, we won't know till tomorrow if they bring up Hartman, okay? They
It's
might
true.
bring on Hartman. He's a specialist on punts.
You gotta be specialist in that. That you dedicate that.
Hartman. And he won 3 Super Bowl rings with Kansas
We
City.
have it. That's it. That's
Hartman.
what we need. That's what we need. And we need the other kicker. Now we got no. That's it. That whatever we got.
But bringing up what he said about McDermott now. So it happened with Ingram. So here's another excuse now of our Mr. Timeout excuse guy. Let me put
Put the glasses. That way you can
see. Honey, how do I look? My wife told me to try him. How do I look to the public? They cut Ingram. They put him on waivers, thinking he'd clear and get him back to our roster because we were desperate for cornerbacks and DBs. Houston grabbed him. McDermott comes out a few days later and claims sort of he was mad at Bean or the GM. There ain't no way in hell that Bean talked to McDermott before he put Ingram out there. There's no way he didn't talk to his head coach and said, okay, we got to make a move. Who can we put out there and bring right back that nobody will grab? There ain't no way that conversation didn't happen. So McDermott, you're trying to throw Bean under the bus. I know you guys ain't got along the last couple weeks. Because when Harrison got hurt last week, you blamed, we didn't bring up Dane Jackson, and Ingram was always the 5th cornerback in or 4th. From UB, decent ball player. He knows the system. He could play and he could tackle. He's not a starter. But he's gone. So McDermott again, blaming the general manager. They both won't be here next year, no matter what happens in the playoffs. There's going to be change. Sorry, I'll take my.
No, that's your 4 consecutive wear glasses in a podcast. You know what I mean, Norm? That's a 4 consecutive, man. You got the record. Nobody use glasses here.
So we're just bringing it up and mentioning this stuff to people. Some of you people just want to see the game and have fun and drink and have fun. We got to bring up what happens in the background so you understand why some players. We're guessing on. Well,
we're guessing.
Not about McDermott's with the Bills Mafia starting a car on fire.
No, in that kind of stuff.
That's a film of that. There's a video of that. He said that. When we say quotes, it's said. If we think McDermott's mad at Bean about Ingram, we don't know if they talked about it. We would think they would. We're not sure. Okay, we'll take that back. We're not quite sure.
Yeah, but I'm saying that. But
And now Harrison's
maybe
out.
I'm talking about me. That I'm guessing about what happened. What happened between him and the players.
Also,
That
oh no,
I
sure,
just
sure.
guessing. But I
Oh
feel
no,
I
right,
feel
right.
like that way. That's what's really happening. It's Coleman. Why you want to be looking for a player that you need a wide receiver?
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
you pick the guy that I don't know why you pick a guy that we really hoping they're gonna develop the right way. Um, so why we just guessing with that and bring Coleman, this not bad player, whatever, and then just play him a couple games in the second year. Never gonna develop. You're never gonna sit, no matter what is happening, Norm. You're never gonna sit somebody that need 1,000%
Right,
games and
right,
develop.
right, right, right.
And why you do that? You're just doing so much damage to your pick. And then you're looking for a kicker. Then so now for the next pick, look for a kicker. Then we no, but it's wasting not only one spot. It's wasting two spots
Two
because
spots.
Coleman is a waste. It's a waste spot and the kicker and Bass and so many spots that can be somebody there. That's what I think. I'm guessing that he have issues with because maybe they don't agree.
He does. He had issues with 5-6 guys. He might be telling Coleman. We don't know. Like you said with Elam, a couple other guys that left us, if they're not starters, he wants them to play on a kickoff and punts, and that's dangerous at times. When you're on a kickoff team or a punt team, and they want you to be a blocker now on a kickoff team. Maybe they told Coleman, "Hey, we're going to sit you unless you play special teams, not receive it, just at kickoffs."
Yeah.
Coleman might have said, "I'm not doing that. I'm a wide receiver." Elam told him that. A couple other guys told him, "No, I'm not getting hurt on special teams, and I'm not being the best that way I could be in my position. Plus bonuses, play. I don't want to get hurt." Most people get hurt on special teams than any other. Get it? That's what we're guessing. One thing me and Rusty talked about is a lot of people you don't remember, but in that draft, real quick, because I will get on to something else with Coleman, we had the 28th pick. Miami, Kansas City was 31 or 30th, 31. They traded with us. So we went to Kansas City's pick. They picked Worthy. Now we're sitting there. 2 picks go, 2 receivers go. Carolina wanted to move ahead of us. So we traded our 31st pick out of the first round to get Carolina's first pick in the second round, and they got our pick. They took Leggett. So Coleman got kicked back 2 times where teams didn't want him. They could have drafted a wide receiver. It wound up being 3 teams because Frisco took Purcell's. So only one thing about, if you get drafted in the first round, you get 4-year contract with a 5th-year option. And that's when if they play good, they make a lot of money. Coleman doesn't have that 5th-year option. Is that why the Bills did it? We don't know. We'll find out from Bean if he ever says, we hoped Coleman would pan out after 4 and then sign him. If he doesn't, 5th-year option, we don't worry about it. So let's go. That's a thought. You get it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Since we're trying to educate you people on what the thought of we're thinking. But
I mean, it's opinion. It's everybody had opinion.
Sure,
You
sure,
just talking
sure.
here, and saying what we think. And I don't know. I'm not expert in the I just think it's happened with coaches. Norm, coaches want to change you sometimes, but I see something like they claim really that is more like discipline issue. Could be,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the thing is, when you came for all the place, to for the that's something that you got to think. When you're talking about the Bills, it's cold weather.
Right.
You're gonna bring somebody that come for the tropical weather.
21
You're
years
gonna
old.
have an issue.
Sure. 21 years old. Yeah.
No matter what, you're gonna, because they don't like it. They're gonna say, I don't like here. I don't work more good. I would like to be in you know what I mean. It's not the same.
Comfortable
They
in
gotta,
his territory. Right.
they gotta wear all the clothes. They gotta wear more clothes. They gotta have the boots. They gotta
Snow
deal with it.
tires. You got to
They gotta-
start up your car.
Yeah. So So talking about that, then happen with coaches, and then you come here, it's a different weather. Plus, your coach you got different way to work too. They start working different stuff, different way, and then you think and believe in something because that was what worked for you over there in that years that you play. Also, you just played 2 or 2 years. So when we're talking about that, you start feeling like, okay, this guy wanted to do that, but I don't like that.
Sure.
I
Sure.
want more this way. Now this guy want to I want more other way
Sure.
that I can do it. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm not having the same results. I'm not feeling the same mentally. So I would like to do it this way. No, this is the way you gotta do it because this is okay. I don't want to do it that way. Okay, you don't want to listen to me. Okay, and then they start having issues. I think that's what is happening really. Also like I don't know different things like I don't know weight. Maybe they hit the weight different. They do no. We're
Right.
gonna do the
Right.
weight this way. This is the way we're gonna do it. Okay, let's see. I don't like. I'm not feeling good. Honestly, mentally I'm not feeling good, and I know cash. I know concentrate at the same. Gotta be this. It's the
Sure.
change.
Sure.
Plus the weather.
Only human.
Plus the weather. That's what I think is happening. I'm guessing, but I'm like I could say maybe 85% sure.
Well, that's been proven over the years that they do say when you live in the Northeast, Boston, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Buffalo, they tell you don't draft a receiver from Florida or California.
That's it. That's it. You got it.
Possibly a quarterback too, because they're not used to throwing in the snow and the cold.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
So there's been good ones that came away and were okay because they were just hard nosed and they were just very athletic and strong. But through the years of me watching football for 10, 20 years now, seriously, the ones, because then when they go somewhere else, they improve. They all want to go to Tampa or Miami. Plus the taxes. You remember, a lot of people don't think of that when it comes to sports. Nevada and Florida is where everybody wants to play pro athlete because you don't pay no income tax.
And the weather is good.
And the weather's good. So when you get a $10 million contract in Buffalo, you get about $3 million. I'm just kidding. When you get $10 million, when you get $10 million in Florida, you get $9 million. So that's why you see Florida, a lot of guys, Dolphins, the receivers started going there. Look at Tampa Bay when Brady went there. It took him to the Super Bowl. All the veterans there, Gronkowski, all the people went there and played their last couple of years there because you get what you're getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
There are some of that kind. Look at we had Terrell Owens for 1 year here. We had the guy from Houston, defensive tackle, was the best in the year at that time, best in the league. He came in, we signed him for big money. It was a bust. Diggs had to come here because that was a trade, and he didn't have a no trade clause in his contract. How many free agent receivers for the last 5 years now, with Josh being here, that are in the top 15, raise their hand and says, I'll go to Buffalo. They don't want to come here. They want to play here. Maybe the coach, maybe the weather, combine everything.
Yeah, if you combine that, you had, had a coach, they're gonna make it harder for you, and you have to adapt to the players too. It's not just the player coming gonna do whatever. The player gonna learn for you if you got base in like players, like you say, oh, play around Poyer, play, yeah, that's cool. They're gonna learn for that, definitely,
sure,
and they're gonna
sure.
respect whatever Poyer say. Yes,
Sure.
but not you, coach. Coach gonna respect you depending, and the player gonna respect the coach depending how the coach is acting and all that kind of stuff. I know that definitely 100%. If you want the player be acting, the way you want exactly. I mean, it's things they gotta change. Yeah, definitely. I don't say the opposite. Things you gotta change. Things you gotta sacrifice. Things you gotta do, and you gotta adapt to. Because you gotta adapt around your coach, but the coach gotta adapt around the players. And when you talk about let's say the Bills coach, it's not only one player. Then it's so many players, and you got
right.
they don't all think the same. And if you want to make it all think the same, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So yeah, that's something that I think. That's what I don't know. We're still guessing.
We're guessing. We catch them on the sidelines a lot. Some teams you see players are always surrounded by the coach. Or the coach runs up to him and they pull out the board and they talk to him out on the bench. Or on the sidelines, they're talking to the coach, the head coach. Nobody's around. McDermott's on his own. Nobody's going up to him. we never heard this term before, but a lot of people I've been reading on that send us comments or other sites that I see, they call him Mr. Clappy, McClappy, because he's always, that's his new nickname for other people. We didn't know that. We call him Mr. Timeout, or some people say something about the glasses. But now Mr. Clappy is a big one. McClappy they call him, not McDermott, McClappy.
It's good.
So we got through that. We got, you know how we feel.
It's what it is, Norm. It's a playoff game. Let's just enjoy that. And
We open up 2-point favorites. It's down to 1. So somebody went to Jacksonville. It's -1
because
now.
they know about the kicker. They know about the kicker. We're talking about points that it's got to be with that. It's got to be with that, with extra points, with that. It's got to be with that. They know where they're going, you know.
Right,
and
right.
if a smart thing, they're gonna team coach because it's a smart coach. They're gonna play for that. You know,
Right.
they're gonna be ready for 4 downs.
Right.
They're gonna be ready for 2 points. They're gonna be ready for the special
Sure,
team.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And if you a smart defensive coach, you should be getting a kicking long time ago. Long time ago. I don't care. Long time ago, take Bass away. I don't care. We don't need it. We just need somebody to kick 3 points. I don't care.
People are forgetting last year they beat us in London. Remember when Milano got hurt? We played them last year. I think here. Do you know Josh scored 4 touchdowns in the first quarter? I think we beat them 47-10. Just, I know it ain't the same team or coaching staff down there, but keep that in mind. That was last year. We looked it up. Rusty and Barb, his wife looked it up. September 21st. Last year, not this past season. So I know they made some changes, but they still got Trevor Lawrence. What's Rusty calls him? Princess. He's got the long hair. He's always brushing his hair. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah, we're gonna be fine. I don't doubt about that. You know,
I
I just want to
tweets.
help the. I want to help the team. You know, with that. You know, what
Sure,
I'm saying.
sure.
You know,
We shouldn't be in this situation.
no, not at this point.
It's too late now.
Not at this point. We gotta get whatever we get.
That's it. Yeah.
Because then is the point where they gotta go for they gotta get a 3 points. And they say, okay, no, play 4. Even us here, fuck, would you play this guy?
No,
you know,
right.
It's 4 down and 3. Fuck, go for bang, shit.
Well, we're not sure about the new kicker. We don't know. We'll know at 11 o'clock tomorrow who's kicking for us. Because he kicked Thursday. They rested him yesterday. Prater told coach he's good to go. Now they check him again today to see how it went. Don't forget, you got a plane, you got to travel. I think it's up between Prater and McDermott if he's going to be able to go. And if he says, I won't be able to kick that winning field goal in the second half for us, bring the other kid up. I don't even know the guy. I got to check what his name is. Michael Wright or something. Hopefully it don't come down to it because
let's talk about the game today, Norm. Just try to cut a little bit now because
okay,
I want to make it that much long, you know.
Today, 4:30, Rams versus Carolina. Top team, Seattle's top team in the NFC. The Rams are second. I think they only lost 3 or 4 games. Great offense, great coach, pretty good defense. Even though they lost Coop, that went to Seattle because they had Pula. They had 2 great receivers last year. Stratford lit him up. Coop, who was getting older, or Cop, went to Seattle. But they're still scoring a touch of points. Rams had a bunch of points. Carolina backed in. Carolina needed somebody last week to lose. They were 8-9 and they're in the playoffs. They have a losing record, Carolina. Playing the 13-4 or 14-3 Rams. I think they blow them away. The second game is 8 o'clock, and it's the Bears versus the Packers. That's a rivalry. That's a rivalry for 60 years. We'll see what happens. I think we got Jordan Love as a quarterback for Green Bay. He's okay. Williams for Chicago was the number 1 pick 4 years ago. Number 1 pick in the draft. They brought an offensive coach there. He's playing the best ball he's ever played. But again, it's playoff. Crank the TV. These people they're going to be rocking the stadiums. No matter what game you watch, half the Jacksonville, they showed the airport. Jacksonville's half of the stadium is going to be Buffalo Bills. They're already tailgating. They're already at bars where they set off parking lots just for Bills people. They're already there partying. So have fun. It's playoff football. One and done, they call it. If you lose, you're gone. You go home. We lose. I hope McDermott takes his golf clubs with him. You know why? Because he won't have to fly home. He can just stay in Florida and start golfing with Bean. Or fishing.
Yeah.
Or take their fishing pole.
Play some ice still with you, some snow. Take the cold weather with you.
Give us and let us know what you think too. I know we're rooting for him, but people, we got to be straight at times.
No, the thing is that I don't worry about that. I don't care. We're doing this for us. If somebody is like I say, it's not about the comments. Sometimes it's not like we post this and I got 20 people see it.
Oh no, true.
Some people don't even in the phone, and most people got 1 hour to sitting in the phone.
Oh no, right, yeah.
So I don't want to do a 1 hour. Try to do the charts.
Where we at now?
We are, I don't know, maybe like 20 something, but whatever.
Okay,
What's up with the weather? That's what. Let's go straight with the weather.
People had shorts on yesterday.
Shorts yesterday.
People had shorts on the other day. It was 58 out in Hamburg where I work. My car said 58, or a couple of cars I was driving. Then the wind moved in and it poured. It looked like tornado weather, and now we're gonna get back in the winter. So we're gonna be back in the 20s later on this week. I don't know about significant snowfall, but it's that roller coaster ride of Western New York where 20s, 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 snow, 52, 58, boom, drop down. Some days here it could drop 30 degrees in 1 to 24 hours. So we're used to it. You newcomers to this city, just get used to it. Hopefully the flu ends. Hopefully this flu gets out of here.
It never ends, no. We're talking about.
I know.
It never ends.
I've been saying that since November. I know.
It never ends. Every year is the same thing.
I know.
It never ends. Since you live, that.
Whether you get the shot or not, it don't matter.
No matter. You're gonna get it no matter what.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it, and it's gonna pass through your body.
Rest. Drink a lot of fluids. Drink some Gatorade. Drink some soup. Bundle up and let it eventually it'll go away.
Go away and then come back.
Turn on the TV. Turn on the remote.
No, it was so funny, guys. Shit. I was talking with shit. I was talking with Jancy the other day about somebody that had no teeth, because they take all the teeth. They got something teeth. They got no teeth. Yeah, and then they make up. They make I believe they made the box and tea box on the box. And then the person lose the bottom ones, and they lose the bottom ones. Yeah,
how can they chew?
He lose the bottom one, the box, the bottom. Yeah, and then he lose one of in the top. One teeth was caught. Yeah, well, missing two.
Oh my God.
I say so. It's double. You imagine it. No, think this. That you lose all your teeth.
Right, right.
You got nothing. Yeah, and then it's so funny. And then you go and you said the guy say, oh, I lose all my teeth. We call it meyao, no teeth. Yeah, no teeth. And then you decide to make a teeth box.
Sure.
One. And so you so happy you got your teeth, yeah. But then you got no teeth again because you lost it. You double. How you call double meyao? We call double when you got no teeth. How you call that in English? We call meyao, but no, it got no.
A term that would match that. Toothless. That's
toothless. Something like that. So
yeah.
2-time toothless.
2-time toothless. Or you drop. Okay. Because some people, unfortunately, get like a bridge.
But if you got no missing one teeth, you got missing one teeth, you feel like, oh shit, And
You get the
and,
smile. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you get you smile back, you're so happy. Then you lose the tea again, like fuck, two times. Ah, shit, that was so
That
funny. I left that. But what else? No, so we're good. No, it's glad that we're here. We used to boast today, and the fuck is this more. We gotta go with the
I did
most.
want to read something
Oh shit!
just for everybody out there. Where
Yeah, do it now. Go to where you
one of
want.
my favorite
Camera is yours.
one of my favorite all time players, athletes, was Roberto Clemente. Okay, and this is a quote from him. So he played for the Pittsburgh Pirates, humanitarian, first Latino ball player to ever get inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Okay. So instead of just leaving baseball and enjoying his money and his life, he was humanitarian. And shortly before he died on a humanitarian trip he was taking, this is his comment in quotes. We don't make things up. Anytime you have an opportunity to make a difference in this world and you don't, then you are wasting time on this earth. Isn't that perfect?
Yeah, that we was talking about. No, that
With all the whack jobs out here right now, what's going on in this world? You know, on the way here, I like listening to my soul, Motown, and a song came on the way here. And one day we're going to learn how to play. I was going to try to play it for you, but it's a song by the Temptations, who is my favorite Motown group all time. You older people know who the Temptations are, but Ball of Confusion. Listen to it. That's the name of the song. Over 50 years ago, it was made, and the words in that song. They talk about the teaching, the preachers. They talk about the drugs. They talk about the politicians. Ball of confusion. People are confused. Why there's so many wars? People are heading to the hills. In the reservation safer. Great words that are still true to this day. That if they made that song today and just took out one thing about the Beatles being a number one hit and adding some other, just listen to it because it's a crazy world out there. We try not to watch too much of the news or bring it or talk about it. But there's no safe place to go. With protests and
safe. It's the same everywhere. No, it's the same.
Well, that's why.
Well, no, everywhere, but you know
ball
what I
of
mean?
confusion means the world, the globe. So they say ball of confusion. They mean the whole world is having problems. That's what that song's saying about. But here, we gotta get along. You got a right to your opinion, but Christ Almighty, let the general. We let Obama do what he wanted. Bush, Clinton, that's the guy that got voted in. Let him do what he thinks best for the country, and we root for it. You got to root for that. It's good for prosperity and kids' education, health. And next time somebody else comes in and maybe changes a few things. But Christ Almighty, we shouldn't be throwing rocks and trying to block policemen and burning down buildings. This is not that type of revolt, The Congress could fix things, the Senate. Don't be so angry. Both sides. Sometimes Republicans get a little crazy too.
They're wasting time, no? So, they're just wasting time. I think it's a wasting time because they're not going to pay you the hours you're sitting there and trying to do something. You can do it for one time, 2 times, but not all the time, every time, for every single thing.
Every single thing you can't. Yeah, have your own thoughts on what you think is good. Just because one person, like there's stuff I think Trump does that's idiotic. He had a show 20 years ago called The Apprentice. I never watched it because I thought the guy couldn't stand the way he acted. But he was the number one show in the country. And Democrats, Republicans, the Democrats loved him back then because he lived in New York. He moved and switched parties, and now they want to kill him. Every one of them. You can't get a middle ground and say, okay, he did bad here, but he did good. People, relax. You got more important things to do. You got grandkids, you got kids, the education system, the food, the gas. There's more important things. You have your right to protest on a sidewalk, go to a building and hold a sign up, but you don't have a right to throw stuff added. Like even the Democrats on January 6th a couple years ago went to the Capitol building. They probably shouldn't have damaged that building and broke in like they did. We didn't want them that. We didn't want that to happen.
Mhm.
People got hurt. People were a little scared. You know, they could have stopped earlier if they got the cops there in time. And these guys just went a little too crazy. Wrong, totally wrong. Some of them are still in jail because of it. Let's get along, man. Because anywhere you go, when you sit in a stadium or a rock concert, you don't care if a Republican or Independent sitting next to you. You have fun. You're relaxing. Listen to music, sports.
Yeah,
When you travel, you go to Hawaii, go to Puerto Rico. You don't care who's next to you on the ship or whatever. But all of a sudden you get home and you get miserable. You sit at home and you're staring at the wall like, oh, I gotta get out there. I gotta be. Come on, man. Chill a little bit. Like we said. Right? What do you say, Piggy? Sip?
Sip and chill. No more politics. Fuck that shit over there.
Okay.
Get out from that. Next time I'm gonna give you 2-minute politics. No more than that, man.
Okay, we're done.
No more than that.
Yeah,
You
okay.
give it too much to the politics. They're not gonna give you nothing to all. They're not gonna put our
True.
show there. They're not gonna put our show out there.
I got you.
No,
I'll
2
take-
minutes.
Okay.
Because they're gonna get mad with you there. Watch it.
I hope not.
No,
Listen,
people like that.
I don't vote. You could tell me all you want.
Yeah. Let's forget it. Let's
Okay.
forget that. Good. What else? Good. So game 4:00. Go enjoy that.
Enjoy today,
No,
tomorrow.
no, you like politics too. Gotta careful with that.
3 games Sunday and a game Monday.
Hola,
Okay. Enjoy football. Whatever else you want to watch. You know, we're gonna expand. Let's hope we talk about the Bills next week also. Let's hope this ain't the second last show about the Bills, which means they get beat tomorrow.
No, man, look, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna keep bringing this because this is for, like I
Exactly.
tell you, for us.
Right. We're gonna talk about soccer.
I'm doing this
We're gonna
for
talk
me.
the world. Right. Me
I'm
too.
doing
Right.
it for me. With you, I save the video. I love the video, family.
Yes.
That's
yes.
for this is like I say, it's for us. I don't do it for now. We take the opinion out. If somebody have the opinion, if
Sure,
you see the video and you think different, but comment there and say the opinion. That's what you got. That's why now social media is out. You know, to comment and say whatever you think. You know, besides that, if we can do it,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, but people can do it. You know, and but we will bring maybe the cart when they start all that the camp. All the things that you talk to me, you can talk here and say it, you know.
Right. Right.
All the
right.
camp or
Sure,
when they start
sure.
cutting people, all the
draft.
draft. And then other than that, we can bring all the sports too, you know. I know you know, like basketball. I like playoff basketball. Maybe
We'll watch it. The Sabres. Hey, the Sabres won.
Yeah, the Sabres
10 of the
go
last
out here.
13.
I don't know. I see some people excited about that, but yeah, but leave it
Cool.
there. Let's leave it
All
there
right.
because I don't want to make it no more longer because then it's hard to upload in the Facebook.
Ah, yeah,
Then
yeah.
it's
Here
not
you
on me.
go.
Thank
My
you,
buddy.
Now. Take care.
We're always smiling. We're trying. We chilled today. We didn't get too angry. Sip
Thank
and
you.
chill. Enjoy
Thank
the
you.
game. Go
Bye.
Bills.
Bye. No. It's hard to cut, yeah. Like it's hard to say bye. No.
I don't want to forget nothing. All right, take that. We'll take
Thank
the
you.
mic. We'll take the mic away.
Jen. Shit.